What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Free Spirit Tarot. I am Poetry. You are here for a VR response video from Feeding My Soul 1212. First of all, Feeding My Soul 1212, thank you for subscribing to my channel and becoming part of my community as I became a part of yours. So this is a video response to Show Your 12 Decks, I believe it's called. I got to look at the hashtag again. I'll have it right down in the description section correctly. I was on Frost and Forest channel. And that's where I saw this tag. I was up early this morning scrolling. And I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get into it, child. I love a good tag. I love a good tag because it helps you build community. It also gives you guys a little bit of insight on who I am as a person, the way I think. Let you see my beautiful decks. Also, my beautiful face, because I'm in the camera, child. I love being in the camera with, you know what I'm saying? Hate on me, hate 'em, now or later. Whatever. I don't even think I got haters for real. But anyway, we're going to get into this. I believe it's called the 12 deck challenge because there's 4 different prompts, and each prompt you're supposed to show at least 3 decks, or the whole purpose is to show a total of 12 decks altogether. I have a total of 12. I already have them set out in front of me. And it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard. Now, if you've seen other tag videos on my channel, you may have seen some of these decks before. And you'll understand why once we get through this prompt here. So the very first one is called, it says, pull out 3 decks that you felt called to use as soon as you receive them and why. Okay. So my very first deck that I was called to use as soon as I received it was the Wisdom of Natural Hair Oracle deck. This is by a YouTuber. She goes by the name of Makeda Wisdom. As far as I know, she no longer produces these decks. I looked up and got it because I think she was almost done with her stock when I got it. So this is the reason why I love this deck so much. First of all, I explained to this 1,000 times. I mentioned it in 1,000 videos. I love being Black. I look for Black tarot card readers. I look for Black tarot card deck creators. And she's one of them. Okay. And she created a deck that really sang to me as a Black person, connected with my soul. It's in English and in French because she's a Canadian person. So this deck does not get used often, though. But as soon as I got him, I wanted to use them. I use them a lot to do readings, do especially set intention readings, because this really helps me with setting intentions. Like just this card right here, for example, says take off the mask. So like if I would do a set intention reading, the mission for that week would be to remove our mask, let people see us who we are. You know, so I love this deck specifically for setting intentions. I try to use them with other cards, with other tarot cards, and they didn't seem to work well for me. But standalone, these are great for affirmations, great for setting intentions, great for motivation, just connecting with oneself, dream with your hair. I love it. What's my favorite card? I got a favorite card. I don't need favorite cards. Wasn't even part of the journey, but I just want to show y'all my favorite card. Where is it? If I can find it real quick. If I can't find it within the next few seconds, then I'm not gonna show y'all my favorite card right now. You get it. This one right here. Free your hair. I love it. Look at my hair, child. My hair is full, fancy, and free right now. Yes. Love that card. So yes, that is one reason why as soon as I got this deck, I wanted to use it. I wanted to showcase it. And every time I show it on my channel, somebody asks me, where can they get this deck? And unfortunately, I hope Makeda can come out with a new deck. I don't think she's even creating more decks. Keep yourself balanced. See how these are perfect intention cards to set intentions with. That's one reason why I want it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get these cards and I'm gonna learn some doggone French. I've been having these cards for a few years, child. I still don't know no French, and it's written right on the card, and this is Canadian French. I still don't know it. Keep yourself balanced. First of all, I don't know the enunciations in French. Maintains ta balance. See, I sound like I'm speaking Spanish. I don't know, child. Anywho, listen to the wisdom of your hair. That's what it says. This is what the backs look like. At full of Afro pics. Yes, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that's my first deck, and I realize I talk a lot, so these videos may seem long, and I be trying to keep them short. But if I didn't talk, I wouldn't be me. Okay, so the next one, the call to me is saying to me just as soon as I got it. Y'all know my fave, the Everyday Witch Tarot. This deck is everything. And you've heard me say before that I don't believe that I'm a witch. I don't claim being a witch. I look at that as a religion, and I don't have. That's not part of my religion, not part of my walk in life. These are the backs, but it doesn't matter. The decks are beautiful. These are the front. These, I don't know what it is about these cards. But when I use them, they give me some of the most accurate readings. It's like truth in your face. And they work so well that I bought the corresponding Oracle deck to go with it, child. And they are just as good. The Oracle deck is more like affirmations as well, too. You know, setting intentions on your life as well. But Everyday Witch Tarot, everything. Ever since I got this deck, I was called to use it almost immediately. Not almost, immediately. And it stays in rotation. This is one deck that I continuously use. The other one, Modern Spellcasters Tarot. Let me tell you, the artwork in this deck is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Oh, Scott Murphy is who illustrated this deck. I just want to go give him a big wet sloppy kiss for the illustrations of this deck. He captured femininity so beautifully in this deck. It embodies strength, courage, delicacy, all of that, daintiness. It embodies everything. Let me show you. Let me see if I can find out. Look at her. Look at her. Who would want to mess with her? Step to her if you want to. Oh, I love it. Look at the colors. They're so vibrant. And unlike most people, I like shiny decks. They're not good for camera work because the ring light shows up on them, but they shuffle easy, they glide easy. You could, if I knew how to do the little pop, 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 pop thing y'all be doing, I could do that too. I got small hands. Like, see, I can't even hold the whole deck in my hand to do that. Mm-hmm. And then one thing I love about this deck particularly that I automatically noticed that I didn't notice in other decks, but I know, except for my cosmic cycles, there's a story being told in reverse on the deck. And this particular deck, from what I was reading, a lot of Wiccan practices, they change the swords and they change the what was that, wands. They change the meanings of those. They interchange them, and this deck does that. So if I look through the textbook, you know how swords usually mean the intellect and your thought and the air. That's wands in this one, and swords is strength and passion in this one. And I get it. I understand. Oh, did I show you any more cards? And I believe those symbols have something to do with the Wiccan practice. I don't know. Look at the might of this night. Just Beautiful. And usually I find it hard to read cards that doesn't have characters. I could do so with this one with these. Oh, I'm running out of time. I got 4 prompts and I'm already 10 minutes in. All right. So where are we going? The next prompt. 3 decks in your collection that you never felt calls to use and why. I actually have 4. And I have 4 because I only have 2 in one of the other sections. This first one is my No Shits Given deck. It was a Kickstarter deck. For some reason, through the Kickstarter process, I thought I was going to really enjoy them. They're just sayings, and then the entirety of the card is not being used. Some of the are down here, some of them are up there. Yeah. If you just want a deck that just to use the word shit a lot, which I have no problem with, then this is cute, I guess. You got this feeling that you can't put your finger on. Shh. Listen to the little voice inside of you. That shit is real and honest. It's the truth. But they don't do nothing for me. So ever since that first time, I haven't went back to them. Haven't used them at all. The next one is my Botanical Inspirations deck. I used them once that I can recall. They do not read well at all. These are the backs of them. I thought I was going to use them to learn different floral arrangements. I love flowers. I love botanicals. And the quotes that are on the bottom have nothing to do with the flower at all. So the nasturtium, I was looking at them to find out herbal benefits and see how those herbal benefits relate to us in life. That's what I was looking for. But this is like they named this card Victory and Conquest. And then there's a little quote by say he who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. They go together. I don't relate the image, the floral arrangement to that at all. So I don't use those at all. Not called to use them at all. Okay, now the next 2, I hate to say these because they're beautiful. I don't connect at all. This one here, the Gentle Heart Tarot. This is a YouTuber as well, a very prominent tarot card reader on the. I want to say she's got dog on there, 500,000, if not more, subscribers. She makes several decks. I want to say she's out of Switzerland. Vanessa Sumoyina. I cannot pronounce her name correctly. I apologize. Illustrations are by Anna Bastos. Now, I thought they were beautiful when I saw them online. The backs are stunning. The artwork is drawn, illustrated beautifully. I love the rose gold gilding. But there's so much pink. I couldn't tolerate the pinks and browns on every card. I don't know why I didn't notice that when I was watching her online. I don't think I looked at the cards. I think I just bought it just because of who she was. And I wanted to support her channel. And support her in some kind of way. There's just too many pinks and browns for my liking. But like I said, there's. I myself would consider them pip cards, although they have characters, but they don't really say much to me. The 2 of Diamonds. This one does. I think this is probably what I think I saw that card. That's what made me probably get it. The 3 of Hearts. But I don't know. Right now, they're just not calling to me. But I don't plan on giving them up. I do not plan on giving them up. I might try to use them one day. My 4th one that I had in this section is Anthony Don. I wanted to love this deck so much. The Modern Love Tarot. It is absolutely designed beautifully. I think I showed y'all a few of these cards before. Look at the backs. How freaking stunning is that? How freaking stunning is that? And let's see. The gold gilding on these will slap you in the face good. Love that. But it just wasn't resonating with me. I wasn't feeling it. I don't know. Maybe I think I like the vibrancy of the colors. I didn't even realize there was a blank card in here. I think I like the vibrancy of the colors, but I don't like the artwork specifically. I'm sorry, I don't. One day I'm gonna use them. They may sing to me. They may call to me. They may be the perfect fit for somebody I'm reading for. But I haven't connected with them in the way that I thought I was. And like I was part of Anthony's academy on Facebook, and that's when I saw her posting. I'm like, oops, I gotta get them, gotta support her. And then when I got them, they didn't do much to move me to use them. That's a good way to put it. Maybe one day. All right. So since I had 4 in that prompt, the next one is going to be, what 3 decks in your collection do you want to do a deep study with, and why? I chose the Celtic Lenormand, and I really just want to study all my Lenormands all together. Okay. Because this is a system of reading that I do not have full understanding on. And I really want to understand it. I really want to learn it. I want to practice it. I'm fascinated by the readings that I see on YouTube and how accurate some of these people are just in relation to my life. And they don't even freaking know me using Lenormand. So this is a system that I want to do a deep, deep dive on, and I want to learn. And I'm going to learn it by the end of this year. Like I still use these cards, but I don't use them for in the way that they were designed. I use them pretty much as like oracle in a sense. Another one I want to do a deep dive on because I am into psychology. Rainbow Warrior Activation Deck. This is a strange deck, but I love it. I'm intrigued by it. First of all, the backs of them, absolutely adore. But here we go, y'all. Here we go. I know it's going to throw you off. It's going to throw you off. The activation deck. It's basically activating things within us. So think of a psychology test. You ever seen that ink blot test where they just show you a block of ink spot and you have to tell them what you see? That's what these cards do for me. I haven't looked at them in its entirety or really gave them a deep study. I've used them a couple times, and when I use them, and then what I see when I go back to the text itself, I am very close of what the illustrator wanted me to see. But this here, I see the nature in this. I see trees coming up in the middle. I see something surrounding it. I see a waterfall. And then I use those to see how they relate to my readings. So this is a deck that I want to do a deep study into to see what it is I actually see in these cards. Okay. I'm trying to move along. All right. Okay, so the next one, I just did unboxing or reveal on my channel for this one. The Awakening Farm Memory deck. I want to do a deep study with these because once again, I am leaning into past life readings. They're going to be coming up hopefully by October. I'll have really dived into these cards and gave a good study on them. Where you may have lived, how you may have passed away in your former lives. If you held any power, where you may have worked. So yeah, I really want to do a deep dive into the past life regression, past life personalities, and see how I connect with them. I believe that I already do, just in my normal walk in life. So these cards, I think, are going to help me along that journey. They're called reincarnation cards. So yeah, deep study into these. Deep study. All right, for my last and final prompt, it's three decks that you want to use before the end of the year. Because I have 4 decks for prompt 2. I only have 2 decks for prompt 4. They're pretty self-explanatory. The Jack-o'-lantern tarot. I haven't did an unboxing on these yet. So I'm only going to pull out a few cards. These are the back of them. And it's simply Rider-Waite type images with occurrences of jack-o'-lanterns appearing in the cards. But Halloween is coming up, and I want to do some themed videos around Halloween. So yeah, I'm going to use this deck by the end of the year, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And the last one again is Trick or Treat Tarot. Of course, again, Halloween. I want to do some theme videos. I'll be using this by the end of the year, October to be exact. I love Barbara Moore decks. I love her decks. I have not opened this deck at all, y'all. So I can't really give you, these are the backs, a good indication of what the cards may look like. But I do love the Fool. I'm gonna have so much fun with this one. Let's see. Okay, it's some other cards. Okay. She looks like Elvira. I'm assuming she's the high priestess. If she's not, if that's 9 of coin, because there's 9 pentacles there, could be 9 of coin. I don't know when I open up the deck. I'll do a deck reveal before I actually do the reading. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see those. See some of the other characters? No, you can't really see them good. I'm going to do a deck reveal. But this, yes, I plan to use the Trick or Treat Tarot by the end of the year. It will be for Halloween. Oh, I got a book. I can probably see. She's very good at putting her tarot cards in color. Look at the Ten of Swords, child. That is the Ten of Swords. Ah! I love Barbara Moore decks. The Three of Wands. Look at that image there. Oh! I am going to freaking love this deck. Oh my gosh. 9 of Cups. Come on, babe. Come on, Mermaid, babe. I can't wait to read with this. I cannot wait to read with this. All right, y'all. This has been the video response for the 12 deck challenge, I believe it's called. Like I said, I'll put the correct challenge hashtag in the title. Thank you for Frost and Forrest for posting the video so that way I can go ahead and tag along. And thank you for feeding my soul, 1212 or 1212, for actually coming up with the challenge itself. And again, thank you for being a subscriber to my channel. And I appreciate you all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.